What is happening, boxing fans? It is Dr. Bring It. What's going on, people? It's been quite some time since I last cut my last video. Today, I want to talk to you guys about your thoughts on Mike Tyson's comeback to boxing. Now, I'm hearing that he wants to fight Holyfield. So those guys are going to have a Holyfield Tyson Part 3, which is really interesting. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about the possibility of Mike Tyson actually beating Deontay Wilder. But let's talk about Holyfield for a second. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Mike Tyson in a fight against Holyfield, let's say it be 12 rounds or 6 rounds or 4 rounds, what do you guys think are the chances that Mike Tyson could actually beat Holyfield? It'd be really interesting to talk to you guys about this because my feel is, I thought about this. Again, Mike Tyson, I just do have to say this, Mike Tyson is probably not just one of my all-time favorites to watch, but my all-time favorite to watch. So sentimentally, I of course want to see the Mike Tyson of old. Watching his videos of him doing his training, hitting the mitts, and like, man, it's bringing me back. I see the old movements and stuff. And he looked really good for less than 10 seconds, quite honestly. But boxing is more than just a 10-second clip of hitting mitts, right? The real world, and any fighter can talk to you about this, hitting mitts is one thing, but being in the ring for 4, 6, or 12 rounds is that's a different animal, fighting somebody. And we're talking about, the real deal, Holyfield, right? So what are the chances, do you think, of Mike Tyson actually beating Holyfield? Here's my take on this. Again, Mike Tyson of old, when he was younger, of course, I don't think it's a contest. I mean, I think it's a contest, but I honestly think that Mike Tyson of old, the young Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson, would beat Holyfield. But as you saw in the first and second fight, and first and second match between those two, Holyfield was able to hang. Why is that? Took him to deep waters. Holyfield was just, stamina-wise, more formidable. He also knew a thing or two about being, having some dirty boxing tactics. He's very physical and just a savvy boxer, and just had the grit to keep on moving forward. And that's exactly the type of fighter that was Mike Tyson's nemesis. Mike Tyson, again, he's the kind of fighter that went in there, first, second, third round, put together some deadly combinations, and was able to knock out his opponents at a very high percentage. But if he was taken into deep water, that's where we saw him be exposed, right? So let's fast forward to the age of 53, 54 years old. And again, I love Mike Tyson, but okay, let's just put it nicely. Mike Tyson, obviously, he had his bouts with drug abuse. Again, that's not to disrespect him, but more so to comment on the health of his heart, his cardiovascular health. What do you think drug abuse does to your lungs and to your heart. Not good things. So, I hope Mike Tyson trains very, very carefully in preparation for whoever he's going to fight, because there's a possibility that the guy could have a heart attack. I mean, at this age, and given his history with drug abuse, you never know if he could just keel over and friggin' die. I mean, again, clinically, I mean, this is very possible. So I think, and I don't know what Holyfield has done, but, not that being religious, excludes him from ever doing drugs in the past, but I think he took pride in the fact that he was very healthy. He ate right and didn't abuse alcohol or anything like that. From my understanding, again, I don't want to judge him either way and make him to be a saint or anything like that. But for the most part, at least from what we've heard in the public, is that he was relatively clean. So what do you think his heart is, health-wise, compared to Mike Tyson's heart? I think probably Holyfield is probably in much better shape health-wise than Mike Tyson. So just that alone, all Holyfield has to do is just take Mike Tyson into round 4 and it's over. I think Holyfield just wins on sheer stamina and health. And I think his experience in the ring, he'll be able to stay away from Mike Tyson's, his onslaught in the first 2 rounds. But I see Mike Tyson probably just running out of steam, like in the 3rd round. I mean, again, look, even if he trains for 4 or 5 months, still, you put yourself in front of a Hall of Famer like Holyfield, it'll take a lot out of a fighter, especially a 53-year-old. Now, so honestly, if Mike Tyson doesn't knock out Holyfield in the first round and a half, let's say in the first 2 rounds, the fight is automatically going to go to Holyfield. So that's my prediction on this. I think Holyfield wins on points. I'm not sure if he can necessarily knock out Mike Tyson, but I think he just wins on the card. Unless Mike Tyson just runs out of gas in like round 6 and just keels over and just says, all right, enough is enough. This is it. I've had my fun, made my money, several $1 million in this fight against a comeback, right? And then that's it. So let's talk about Deontay Wilder. Now, I can't even believe I'm talking about this, but I had a talk with one of my good friends who I talk boxing a lot, and me and him seem to have, different opinions on things. Now, again, he has actually more experience in the actual ring than I have. Okay, he was a kickboxer or Muay Thai, or he did fight sports. Okay, so I definitely respect his opinion on this. But I'm going to call him out on this one and say that I definitely disagree. I don't think Mike Tyson can beat Deontay Wilder at this age, despite Deontay Wilder being exposed by Tyson Fury. I think all Deontay Wilder, again, 6'7", Deontay Wilder, fighting against a 5'10", 5'11", overweight, much older Mike Tyson. Ring rust galore. He's been out of boxing for how long? I mean, people, if you guys think that Mike Tyson could just come in and beat Deontay Wilder, who, again, despite him losing, he's still at the top of his game. Still. That's crazy. That's crazy. All Deontay Wilder has to do, and again, it's kind of easier said than done, but I believe Deontay Wilder has the skill, or has the physical ability at least, to stay away, to hit Mike Tyson from far, use his length. Again, dude, he's like 7 or 8, 9 inches taller. Then there's a huge mismatch, people. There has to be a mismatch in skill. If you're talking about that kind of a height difference, there has to be a huge mismatch of skill, stamina, footwork, and speed, like all that ability, in order to beat the taller 6'7" Deontay Wilder. But Mike Tyson doesn't have that. There's not that mismatch. Deontay Wilder's a lot taller. He's a lot longer. He's more fit. He could last 12, 15 rounds. His footwork is, faster than Mike Tyson's footwork. In terms of being able to stay away and keep a distance, I don't see it, people. I just think, honestly, Deontay Wilder will just have to take Mike Tyson into deep water. And that's it. That's really it. That's all he's going to have to do in order to beat Mike Tyson. Now, will he have to try to stay away from the first 2 rounds of onslaught? Yeah, of course. But I think Deontay Wilder is savvy enough and smart enough to stay away from that and to just kind of wear down Mike Tyson from the outside. And then after that, Mike Tyson will start to weaken, his lungs will go, and he won't be able to hang with Deontay Wilder's, with his supreme fitness, his physical fitness. The guy's an animal in the gym. So that's it. I think Deontay Wilder knocks out Mike Tyson just because Mike Tyson will run out of steam, run out of stamina, run out of gas. That's it. I know it's probably not what you guys want to hear, but I'm just being real. Again, Mike Tyson is probably my all-time favorite boxer out there. Couldn't get enough of him, watching him, and also the reruns of all of his fights. And I would love to see the Mike Tyson of old, but people, let's wake up. He's 53 years old. He'll be 54 by the time he fights. I think his birthday is in June, so that's next month. He'll be 54, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong here, people. But that's it. I'm just talking real here, right? Let's be reasonable. I would love to see him floor anybody. I would love to see him knock out Holyfield. Not likely. I would love to see him knock out Deontay Wilder. Again, not likely. But let me know what you think. Chime in. Let me know your thoughts. Can't even believe I was talking to my friend about this, but me and him went back and forth for quite some time. So I guess it was interesting enough for us to have the conversation. I don't think that'll ever happen. We will never see him fight Deontay Wilder, but you never know. Who knows? A lot of these people out here, the boxing world, if they're resurrecting all these boxers from old, if they're really, trying to chase money here, and that's really what the people want to see, then we might very well find it. You never know. So let me know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Give me a like. If not, whatever. It's all good. We're all talking boxing here. Let me know what you think. and be safe, especially this freaking COVID time. Just be safe, be healthy. Talk to you soon.